global frenzy, Taehyung's sudden return to Korea after Dodger Stadium leaves Army stunned, Jungkook's reaction says it all. The world had barely caught its breath from the spectacle at Los Angeles' Dodger Stadium when an unexpected twist sent shockwaves through the fandom. Kim Taehyung, known to millions as BTS's V, had just stood in front of a roaring crowd, his presence lighting up the entire field in a way only he could. Cameras flashed, fans screamed, and history was made as he once again proved his timeless star power. Yet, before the glow of that moment could even settle, a different kind of storm began to swirl. Rumors exploded across social media. Taehyung was suddenly boarding a plane back to South Korea. No farewell, no explanation, just gone. And what's more, Jungkook, the golden Maknae, who usually meets surprises with composure, was said to be visibly shaken when he heard the news. In the blink of an eye, celebration turned into confusion, and joy was replaced with worry. The army was left breathless, asking the same haunting question. What exactly is happening behind the scenes of BTS right now? The timing couldn't have been more dramatic. Just hours earlier, Taehyung had stood under the spotlight at Dodger Stadium, captivating millions both in person and online. His aura was undeniable, his every move magnified by the cameras. To the world, it looked like a perfect scene, a once-in-a-lifetime moment etched into BTS history. But then, like thunder breaking through clear skies, whispers began spreading. He was gone. Why so suddenly? Why so secretive? And why didn't anyone, including Jungkook, seem prepared for it? Jungkook's alleged reaction only deepened the mystery. Known for staying calm even under enormous pressure, he was reportedly caught completely off guard. Sources close to the event claimed he appeared unsettled, his expression betraying emotions rarely seen. Fans immediately began to wonder, did Taehyung tell Jungkook something in private before leaving? Or was Jungkook just as confused as everyone else watching this drama unfold in real time? For a fandom used to surprises, this felt different. BTS has built their legacy on unpredictability, sudden announcements, secret projects, shocking live appearances. But this time, there was no official statement, no warning, no explanation at all. That silence became the gasoline fueling speculation. Was it a family emergency? A hidden health scare? Or perhaps something much bigger, tied directly to BTS's future? As the hours ticked by, ARMY's emotions swung violently between pride, fear, and heartbreak. One moment, fans were celebrating Taehyung's triumph in Los Angeles. The next, they were in tears over the idea of him leaving so abruptly. And if Jungkook truly looked shaken, then the gravity of the situation must have been enormous. Because if even he was caught off balance, what did that mean for the rest of BTS? Journalists began digging, trying to untangle fact from rumor. Airline insiders whispered that Taehyung boarded a direct flight to Seoul with minimal staff, an unusual move suggesting urgency and privacy. Meanwhile, Jungkook remained in the United States, committed to his schedule. The separation between the two immediately after such a monumental event raised more questions than answers. Why would they part ways at such a crucial moment? Was this planned, or was it an unexpected decision that changed everything? Speculation spread like wildfire. Some fans believed it was a calculated move. Maybe BTS was preparing for a groundbreaking announcement. Others argued it was purely personal, something Taehyung had to do for reasons only he knew. Still others feared the worst, that cracks were beginning to show in the group's carefully built future plans. But then, the twist no one saw coming. What if none of it was true? As the frenzy grew, journalists noticed cracks in the story. The reports of Taehyung at the airport came from scattered fan accounts, blurry photos, and unverified social media posts. The speed at which the rumor spread made it feel real, but the evidence was shaky at best. Could it be that fans mistook someone else for Taehyung? After all, in the age of viral rumors and digital illusions, it wouldn't be the first time ARMY was swept away by misinformation. Even big-hit insiders hinted quietly that Taehyung's schedule didn't include a sudden return to Korea. In fact, Staff suggested he was still expected to remain in the US for upcoming engagements. So how did the rumor take hold so quickly? And more importantly, how did Jungkook's name get dragged into it, painting him as shocked and emotional when no direct footage or statements ever confirmed such a reaction? The truth began to unravel. Clips of Jungkook looking serious backstage were circulated as proof of his shock. But when replayed in context, it became clear those moments had nothing to do with Taehyung's supposed departure. They were from unrelated rehearsals, twisted into a false narrative by fans desperate for answers. The more people looked, the less the story added up. Logistically, it made little sense. How could Taehyung leave the stadium, navigate Los Angeles traffic, and board an international flight in such a short window? Why were there no clear photos, no reliable confirmations? For someone as globally recognizable as V, the lack of credible evidence was glaring. Slowly, the realization sank in. The storm may have been born from nothing more than whispers and fear. And yet, the emotional chaos it unleashed was undeniable. Thousands of fans spent sleepless nights refreshing timelines, their hearts pounding with worry. They imagined scenarios of emergencies, conflicts, even secret military summons. The absence of confirmation only fueled the fire. One blurry photo became proof. One serious Jungkook clip became a headline. And before long, an entire narrative had been built on foundations of sand. In the end, more reliable accounts suggested Taehyung had never abruptly left at all. Instead, he was likely resting in private after the overwhelming attention of Dodger Stadium. His management may have kept his location quiet for security reasons. Meanwhile, Jungkook's so-called shock was nothing more than a projection, a story fans created because they were already primed to believe in drama. But even if false, the incident revealed something powerful. BTS's every move, real or imagined, can dominate global conversation within hours. A single rumor about Taehyung and Jungkook spiraled into one of the most emotional, dramatic episodes the fandom has faced in years. And so, the haunting question lingers. In a world where stories spread faster than truth, how can ARMY separate reality from illusion? Because one thing is certain. Whether true or not, this moment will forever be remembered. Not just as the night Taehyung shined at Dodger Stadium, but as the night the fandom was swept into a storm of mystery, emotion, and speculation that blurred the line between fact and fantasy.